Hello, everybody. Back here again from their vlog a day, and today is Tuesday the 30th, and today was a gorgeous day outside. Absolutely just stunning. So they called for a chance of rain today. It did not get here, which I was perfectly fine with. Got plenty warm, not hot by any means, just beautiful. I mean, absolutely beautiful all day. So got up this morning way too damn early. Woke up, couldn't get back to sleep. Got a handful of things done around here, and then I kind of had that weird, like, I don't know, just off feeling. Like I was just kind of feeling kind of weird and kind of just off in that. Lazy, I guess, be a good way to put it. So got a few things done though. Got taken care of. Had some running to go do. Had some stuff to take care of. Some legal paperwork, that kind of junk. Just dealing with regular life stuff kind of deal. Got that taken care of. Everything else. Went and ran around, paid some bills I had to get caught up on that just I'm the type that I hate to waste the stamp and all the money on the stamp and the crap, so I'm out and I'll just stop by. A lot of times I'll do it when I'm out running. I'll just throw the stuff in the in my hydro pack and drop it off the businesses that I owe, like insurance and that kind of stuff, taxes, the courthouse, that kind of thing. But I decided this time I was driving around, so I went ahead and did that. I ended up going for my run today. I knocked out a just a little 6 miler. Actually, I ended up doing a full 10K, I think. So I went an extra 0.2 there. So went ahead and done that. Ran up around. There's an upper loop of an upper res that I run at sometimes. It's just like a grass path with really off, like a lot of holes and stuff. And being how it's grass, you can't see them. So it's really not good for your ankles and stuff, but it's good to run every once in a while. For some reason, the first like mile of it going the one direction, it absolutely just kicks my butt. I don't know what it is about it. I can be feeling perfectly fine. There's times I've started out right there, and literally that first mile, I felt like I've run 10. And this time it was a mile and a half, 2 miles into it when I got to it, because I started a different spot, ran up there to it. And it was just amazing how bad that felt, that first mile of that loop every single time. So who knows? It's hard telling there. So one of the things that was rather interesting today was I had my grandfather stop by and left a plaque that my dad's cousin had made for him. And basically, it's like an in memory of type thing. It says, basically when he was born, the year he born, the year he died. And then, like, my favorite coon hunting hill, which I thought was kind of it was a nice little thing the man did for us and stuff. He wanted to drop it off my grandparents. And he told me at the auction here a while back that he wanted to basically give it to my grandparents and myself as, like, a memory thing. My grandparents haven't, like, reached out to me for, like, the longest time now. I've kind of came to the point of, they got my number. It seems like I'm the one who's always having to go find them. I'm the one who's always having to reach out to them. And usually a week or 2, 3 weeks goes by, I get a phone call, and it's almost always goes the same. Hey, this is Grandma. Just want to make sure you're okay. Want to make sure you know. When you get out, stop by. And then basically, I got to go. Click. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? So I decided, I'm sick and tired of always being the one always having to go out to reach out to them. And also, I'm the type of guy, we talk about it numerous times, they're always like, we hate it when somebody just drops by without calling first. So I'm the guy who's always calling first. And this is the second time they come by my house in probably, 15 years maybe, something like that. And again, didn't call. So 2 times they've come by, they don't call, they just knock on the door. And it just, drives me nuts kind of thing. So one of those deals, little concept that like, hey, let you know I dropped this off. I was in the shower actually at the time. Let him know I dropped this off, and having, just let him know, if he wants to stop by sometime or give us a call. And I'm like, you got my number. You know that we're not, you've beat it in my head for the last 20 years and stuff, the fact that how much you hate people to stop by your house without calling. And I feel the same way. Pick up the phone. You've got a phone in your pocket. You have a cell phone. You have a house phone. Both those things happen. If I'm out running, I'm going to go by their house, actually on foot, I'll be a few blocks away. I'll pick up the phone. I'll call them on the run to let them know, hey, I'm coming over. Are you busy? Are you not busy? Yada, yada. And for them not to have the common courtesy to call me ahead of time, it just, it seems rude. But also the fact it's been probably 6 weeks now, maybe, since I've seen them or heard from them, and they stopped by to drop off this stupid plaque, which tells me the fact, had Denny not dropped the plaque off to them, they still wouldn't have stopped by. So feeling kind of lonely, feeling kind of hurt, feeling kind of just, separated from that whole chunk of family. And it's amazing how up until like that moment hits, it doesn't seem to affect me much. So then they come over and I get ticked off and stuff. So who knows? I guess they haven't anybody driving to the doctor and taking them to the hospital and that kind of thing lately is why I haven't been getting the phone calls. So, cause that's pretty much the only time I ever hear from them is when they need something from me. And I'm always stopping by. I'm always checking on them. I'm always, hey, you guys need anything? You guys want anything? Like, neither one of us have a garbage service. So every time I go to the dump, I call them up, hey, what do you need hauled off to the landfill? I'm going to go to the dump. I'll stop by later today, get it organized, so on and so forth. I'm always reaching out to them, and they're never reaching out to me. And I realize at some point I get sick of always being the guy who's always having to reach out to them, and I realize it's not a two-way street, and I'm just getting bored with the whole process. So anyway, the whole feeling unwanted, unneeded really is a sucky ass feeling. And then to have them stop by again without calling ahead, just that pissed me off. So who knows? I'm just going to basically see what happens, I guess, and wait for them to reach out. I'll probably stop by. I'll drop the plaque back off because it's a plaque I mentioned to the gentleman who made it, my dad's cousin, that, it'd be nice if you want to go out sometime, show me where the hill was, because I don't even know where my father's, favorite coon hunting hill was. That's how close we were all these years. He wasn't a very sharing type person in that. So I kind of thought it'd be nice to go out there, maybe make a little bracket for it, screw it to one of the trees, and whatever, and go that way. But then I realized, screw it. So I'll probably drop the plaque back off my grandparents, tell them they can display it wherever they want, and go from there. So really just kind of moving on with that whole chunk of my life and just trying to put all that behind me, and it doesn't really matter, I guess. So that's the main thing I had today. Like I said, got my run in. Felt pretty decent on the run. That 1 mile section there always kicks my butt pretty bad. But overall, did pretty good. Oh, I also thought I'd test myself today. It was a fairly cool day. It wasn't really hot. I was sweating and stuff. It wasn't like 95. I ran the entire 10K without water. I didn't take a single drink of water at all. I had a hydro pack on, which was really weird because I'm carrying around a couple liters of water. But chose not to drink it the whole time, which was really interesting. I did give my dog water, of course. He was with me. And he also, the one part ran it like a single track, like a mountain bike type trail. And there's a telephone pole across a creek and like a 2x12 on top of it. He's been across it numerous times. Never had an issue. And today he was acting all weird. And I told him to slow down, trying to get his, slow down stuff. And he headed across the pole with the board. And like an idiot, just took off running halfway through and lost his footing and fell right in the creek. So luckily it wasn't very far a fall. He landed in the water, so it wasn't like he didn't get hurt or nothing. But he almost kind of pulled me off the board, which had he done that, I would have been so pissed off. And I ran up there, I was able to get him up out of the water without problem and stuff. He shook off. I checked him over. He looked fine. We kept on running. So I did have a very fun little experience there. It kind of made me laugh in the whole process. So unfortunately, I was not filming it. I wish I would have. That would have been absolutely amazing to have had a GoPro or something like that going on at the time. So anyway, that's all I got for right now. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe and wonderful day. Thanks for watching.